up, though? We got 44 Miz in the motherfucking building today.
Yes, sir, man.
What's the word, my dog?
What's the word, man? How you feeling, bro?
I can't call it.
Man.
So, what's up, man? What kind of artist are you, man?
Man, I believe to call myself a Detroit artist, really. You know, I do like all types of music. Like, really, it doesn't matter. Like, I believe it doesn't matter what track you give me. I know I'm gonna blow that bitch every single time. So, you know, like that's what I would call myself. But I'm mainly Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I'm mainly in the city. That's my thing.
So that Detroit is a genre?
I feel like it is. Like everybody say like Flint music, this and that. I believe that Detroit is its own genre. It's like literally its own thing. Like how we have Memphis rappers, like, you know, like back in the day they had 3 6 Mafia and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Now we got our own shit. We got Payroll, Babyface, everything like that. We got our own shit, really.
All right, explain that for me though.
Basically what I'm saying is it's just like, even though like how New York has a drill type shit or anything like that, this music, like, this is our shit. We started this shit, you feel me? Like, literally, like, with every, like, people that I used to listen to all the time, like, Sada Baby, FMB, like, Payroll, everything like that. For all them niggas that I listened to, like, this was our own sound. Like, everybody was saying it was offbeat, this and that, but now everybody just hopping on the wave.
What's that sound, though? Like, what can you describe the flow, the cadence, or something like that?
I can't even describe it, to be honest. It's just like, it's just significant. It's different from what every other city is doing. I'll say you that much.
Okay. So you were born and raised in Detroit?
Yes, sir. I was actually.
Okay.
Off of Indiana. That's where I stayed most of the time.
Okay. On the street, Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
So like, when did you get into music?
I got into music in high school. I remember I started rapping my sophomore year because it was just like, that's when I got cool with Monty Bands, which is like, was it Monty Bands and Dizzy at the time. That's how we started the whole KMG clique right there.
Okay, so y'all got a whole group.
Yeah, we got a whole group. It's expanding.
KMG. Really.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Y'all be on the lookout for KMG, man. Be on the lookout. So, how old are you?
I'm now 18.
18?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you've been doing music for about
3 years. Yes, sir.
3 years. 3 years. Okay, so you fresh in the game.
Yeah, I'm starting out, but I'm getting better as I go on. That's how I'm trying it. That's how I'm supposed to do it.
What's the vibe like at school with your music? Y'all still being, you know?
Man, with school, man, like, you know, everybody goes to their different school. I'm going to school for music entrepreneurship. That's my thing. That's my main thing. I'm trying to get a degree in that, so that way I could, like, I'm actually low-key trying to get a bachelor's in that, so that way I could, like, you know, work hard, try to become an A&R as well, like, just, like, know more about the music game while I'm getting into the music game myself. You feel me?
So you got some, what's your goal set on that?
Man, my biggest goal is to own my own record label. That's my biggest goal. But right now, I'm gonna just start off with being an A&R, learning about being an A&R. That's what I'm.
Okay, you reached out to some companies?
I tried to, actually. You know, I still reached out to Atlanta so that way I can get some interviews and stuff like that, going in internships, everything like that.
How that's going for you?
Man, it's been working so far. Like, the schools that called me back was Full Sail, Clark Atlanta, but like I'm trying to like get into Berkeley. That's like my main thing. I'm at Schoolcraft right now. You feel me?
Right. No, I'm saying, like, okay, have you tried to reach out to anybody in the industry, like, I'll come intern and A&R for y'all or something like that?
No, I actually haven't, because it's like I'm more going the school route, because it's just like, even if I intern and work this way, like I still don't have the credentials. You know what I'm saying? Like, or I feel like I don't have the credentials.
No, for sure, I get that. So what about like finding somebody in the city, your own city, to work with? It's just a lot of labels here.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that too. It's just like, how do I get in contact with them? In other words, like, how do I put myself out there just to get in contact with them? I can do, like, just letting people know that I can do everything. I can do all the sorts. You feel me? Like, that's just like the biggest problem with me is just like I don't know how to contact. You feel me? Like I'm trying to get myself out there, push myself out there, but it's like looking towards the right moves to do it. In other words, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to get paid for this music shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
You know.
We all want that chicken
Yeah.
of this music. So what you do on a day to day? Like you got a day to day job. You said you in school. You
Yeah,
just
I'm in school and I literally play for a church. That's what I do.
play for a church. What do you
hmm
mean play?
Like I play keyboard, organ, everything for a
Oh, okay,
church.
so you talented, huh? You
Yeah,
talented.
yes,
You
sir.
play them keys, huh?
Yes, sir. I
Okay,
do.
how long you been doing that?
Man, I've been doing that for all my life, really. Ever since preschool, I started playing the keys for.
Okay, so you play the keys, but you rap.
Yep.
Do
Like
you
it's a
sing?
complete contrast. I do that too sometimes, you know.
What you looking more forward to, like rapping or playing playing the keyboard at churches?
Rapping is look, music in general, not just rapping, music in general is my passion no matter what I do. But it's just like I built that like love for rapping, like because ever since I started in like my sophomore year of high school and everybody was just like you're actually really good at this. Like I started to think of myself as like really good at rapping. You feel me?
No, for sure, for sure. So what they be saying as far as the piano or the keyboard?
Like the thing is, it's low key a surprise because like not a lot of people in like the circle where I rap and stuff like really know that except like my people, my people in my circle. But like everybody think that what I'm saying I'm just a rapper. Imagine like you come through and see me a piano and that or see a piano in some function, I just start playing and they be just so surprised. Everybody, it's like
So have you did any shows yet?
Yeah, I did a couple shows actually. My first show was with Ambrose and Larry when we first started rapping. I remember it was somewhere in the city. It was like we had a big stage and everything. Then we had Dre's parties, really like a person named Dre Scarelli, he throws party, he's a party promoter. And like, we played our music there. Everybody was bumping our music and really I was actually playing keyboard. Funny thing for like a performance that my man's had was Skillet. So it was just like,
Okay. So let me ask you this: like, have you did some shows where you've been on a flyer, like some nightly shows, like not no sound like you explaining
hmm
like house parties type of
Oh no. I have like where us KMG has been in the whole flyer, everything like that. I've been a part of that. Like the thing is I perform songs that I had of my own and like, we all perform as a group, but we have names of our own. Like everybody
okay,
knows from there.
okay. So are you open to doing shows out here?
Oh yeah, all the time. All the time. Like anybody can book me. It's gonna be straight. I promise you I'm gonna turn the crowd up every single time.
For sure. So you said like it's kind of hard to contact people in your own city. You got social media,
Yes, sir.
so how you interacting with people on the social media?
Like really, the way that I feel like I'm doing better interacting with people on social media, I DM multiple artists to work with, I like get actually a few replies. And then like after that, I DM artists to work with. I send my music out to everybody on Instagram, everything like that on all my social media platforms. Speaking of which, 44M1ZZ, that's my whole Insta. Go ahead and follow that. But anyway, like speaking of which, when I do that, like, or when I do my work or stuff like that, like, I make sure I also send a positive message as well as I do my work, so that way, like, nobody, everybody knows, everybody feels good, so people gonna tap in. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
What's your fan base like?
my fan base is actually getting bigger than it was beforehand. Like, it's like moving little by little. Like, and I actually appreciate the progress. Like, it's actually people showing real love and actually supporting. It's like, and I'm no matter what genre I go in, because like there are some times where I switch to like trying to add like a little bit baby flow to my stuff, or like just a mainstream flow to my music, and like people who mess with that, they mess with like every different thing I put in my music. Like there was one time I hopped on a beat that was like the Weeknd used, literally. So it's just like, and even my fans,
Versatile.
exactly, my fans still fuck with that. So it's just like, and I'm proud to like say that I have people in my corner supporting like every single.
So who are your fans? Like the people you went to school with, people you met in the world, people you don't know at all.
It's funny because it's like it was school at first, you know, but now it's moving on to like people that I met and people that like see me on Instagram, see me and this and that, and it's just like they fuck with me and stuff like that. Like,
so you say you've been doing music 3 years, you 18, so obviously since 15.
yep.
So you started in high school.
Yes,
You
sir.
finished high school, right? You didn't drop out of it, right?
No.
Okay, so you finished high school. So how was that buzz and feeling in high school? Like,
It actually was going on and off in high school because it was just like I would always like I started off used to getting myself in trouble, everything like that. So it's like at the time, like I would put myself in a position where I couldn't even make music or couldn't even drop music. But at the end of the day, like I would still work and still try to promote myself either way. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like literally do little things like send my files out to people, like airdrop my files out to people, and when they hear my song, they're just like, "Wait a minute, who like who's doing this?" And I'm just like, I just be telling them it's me, and then that's how I build a decent fan base in school.
that's what's up. That's what's up. So you still do that now?
Yes, sir. I still do. Like even when I go to college now, I make sure I share my music everywhere.
So you don't care who it is. They airdrop on you. Say
Sometimes I do, actually. Sometimes I do. It just depends on like how it goes, really.
no, for sure. That's a good idea. That's a good marketing scheme for your artists out there. So like what advice you got for artists out here who starting out like you and getting them moving and building their name up? And what's your advice, man? Tell the artists, man.
What I would say is just like keep on recording and keep on writing. Whatever you got, like just spit it on the mic. I promise it will free you. Like literally, being an artist is freeing. Like it just like relieves you from a lot of stress, a lot of like pain that you're going through. You can literally just say anything that you want, no matter what it is. Like it doesn't matter if people fuck with it or not. Like just still do it, no matter what. So that way it will still change.
No, for sure. What about the budget? Like, how is your budget for your music? Like, paying for studio time, beats,
I make
shows, wardrobe, all that.
I make sure that when I drive or like when I pay for stuff, you feel me? Like I'll spend 50-50. 50 on the music and like 50 on promoting the music in general. So like no matter what, if it took me $300 to get studio time to make sure, if it took me $300 to make the song, it should take me another 300 to like put it out or anything. I'm just giving numbers out, you know what I'm saying? But still, gotta make sure that everything's straight because like putting money into this music is like it's an investment. Literally, it's just an investment that you do. So make sure the more money you put in, the more you're gonna get out of it. The more traction you're gonna get. Well, it depends on your talent, but of course, like everybody can have talent. Right. It just depends on how you work at it, your work ethic at the end of the day. That's it.
Yep. So how would you say your investment is turning out for you so far in your 3 years of being an artist?
Well, now I'm doing more shows. Me and Monty just have a show. Me and Monty have a show tonight, and we got a show tomorrow night too. Like everybody, a lot of people are letting us perform and stuff like that, and paying us too to perform our music. You feel me? Like that's the point where like it's not where I want to be. I want to be financially stable doing the things that I love, and I feel like I am financially stable off of doing music.
That's not an investment though. You getting paid to do a show. That's not an investment. I'm talking about paying to get on the show and all that. Have you did all that? Paid to get on the show? Paid to get you a cover made, a album cover made?
I have paid for album covers and stuff like that. No, I haven't paid to get in the show. I'm like, I was actually thinking about starting to do that. Like, low key, like that was one of the main things that was on my like list to do basically
Oh,
for.
so you really ain't even starting investing yet
Not
in
really,
yourself for real.
not really, except for promotions and online promotions. Other than that,
Yeah, I know. You got those little promotions online. You talking about like the little booster posts and stuff like that, and
no,
blogs and stuff like that.
it's not just like boost your posts. It's just like also getting posted on other pages with like bigger followings as well. So that way it will just like bring a little more traction each time. And I'm like working on that. But it's like I haven't like really learned how to invest in my music until like, I got to school and realized what I had to do. You feel me? Because like I've been doing this since high school, but it's just like, like now I'm actually learning how to technically do it.
What about studio time? Like how you getting? You paying for that?
Yeah, I do pay for studio time, but most of the times I also have a home studio too. Well,
Okay.
and I also go to my man's home studio as well.
I mean, that's an investment.
Yeah,
If you
basically.
bought your own equipment, that's an investment.
Yeah,
If
that
you
is
paying for
true.
studio time, that's an investment.
That is true.
So how that's working out?
So that's actually working out well because I could push out more songs whenever I'm at home. Because like every time I'm at home, like literally every time I get that buzz, I can literally just go into my room and just write another song.
So that's a good investment. So the investment working out for you.
Yeah, it is.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what's who you want to work with in the city? Like you got any certain artists you want to work with in the city or in the industry? You want to be signed to a certain label?
I got a lot really. Funny thing is,
Give
signed
me
to a
the
certain
top
label.
five.
Top five. One, I'm gonna have to say Icewear, cause like Ice, I promise you, I listen to Icewear Vezo all the time. Like Icewear Vezo is like my top five, and like when he did that feature with Kodak Black, like I promise you that just like changed my whole perspective of
Shout out to
Icewear.
Viz.
Skilla, of course, Skilla's been popping in the city recently, like, and getting a feature from him would like, do justice for real because, like
He just got a deal.
he really just got to deal with Interscope Records for 3 million. Like that's inspirational right there. You feel me? Then we got Babyface Ray. Now we've seen Babyface Ray everywhere. He's on this TCL hoop league as
Oh
well.
yeah.
He's on that. He went against Lee Chopper. Like he's going against big artists. He has a feature with big artists. He was on Future's album, everything like that. Like of course, Babyface Ray is gonna be one of them on my list. V's, V's is just the craziest artist. I've listened to him since middle school.
I like V's. I like V's. V's smooth as hell.
Nah, really, really. And just like Sada, I've been listening to Sada. And if I had to put a sixth one, I'd put FMB too. I ain't gonna lie. I'll put FMB.
So you throw DZ up there, huh?
Yeah, I'll throw DZ up there because I've been listening to DZ ever since I was like literally in the 6th grade, used to listen to FMB all the time. Like
so really. Those are your top 6. Have you reached out to them? Tried to reach out to somebody and they can't? What?
That's what I was like. That's the thing that I was thinking of doing. Like I just like do my research sometimes, but other times I just record and work on my songs. But sometimes I do my research and like try to see if they have any not booking agents, like managers and stuff like that. They have a friend manager that works with them also. Like make sure to like keep in touch or try to get in touch with the friend manager as well. I've done that with actually one artist, which was funny. But the thing is, like the artist didn't charge me for the feature because like he already knew what I could do, which was crazy. I think his name was Bankroll Reese, I believe.
Okay, from Detroit?
Yeah, from Detroit.
Okay. How did that turn out?
No, that actually turned out good because it was just like I talked to him about it and then he was just like, you didn't even have to pay for it. So it was just like I ended up working on the song. I guess I just got to like, get it sent back and everything like that.
What you gonna do to try to get to work with those artists like Sada and Vezo? Like,
what I want to say is I'm gonna keep making noise on Insta because like a lot of times it's just like my reposts are literally the same as my likes, like to the point where it's just like I'll probably get 100 to 200 likes on one post, but the same thing is I get reposted that same amount. So then it just like gets spread out and like I've been making noise to the point where it's just like more people from the city follow me, and I'm building that local following so that way I could like, you know, branch off of like my city, branch off of Michigan, basically.
Mm-hmm. What kind of marketing techniques you came up with to promote your shit?
It's funny, having a personality has more weight, or having a personality or showing your personality on Instagram has more weight than just like, you know, your music. Now, let's say this. People want to hear all the like accomplishment, and people rather would see the accomplishments and will like the accomplishments more than the music that you're putting out, but they'll tap into the music as well. Like that's one thing. Like when I tell them all the stuff that when I tell my Instagram all the stuff that I'm doing, when I actually talk to my Instagram, that's what builds traction for some reason, because it's like that's a good marketing technique. Just like building traction, actually like being close and personal to your fans. It's just,
but how do you gain new followers like that? Because right there, you just interacting with your same followers. Are they sharing it out, and you gain new followers from
they people? And then like once I talk to them, I talk to new people as well, build more friendships, more relationships off that, and then they send it out to new people, and new people get to
tap in, huh?
Just tap in.
You got any other shows coming up? You got interviews? You going out of town with it? Tours? What?
So basically, I do got a lot of shows left. You know, like the funny thing is, out of town, I would literally miss the out of town opportunities, which was funny because it's just like, you know, like everybody had like concerts in Ohio and different states like that. You know, Monty and Dizzy. I'm sorry, my bad. Went to New York just to shoot a video and stuff like that. So it's just like, you know, that's what I'm working towards, being out of town, getting more interviews like this, and just like making sure people hear me, making sure people hear my name, really.
Where you want to be at in 5 years with your career?
In 5 years, I want to know the game on lock, literally. I just want to know the games. One thing, know the game. Second thing, be like literally to the point where I could just make a song, like just chill in my house, make a song, and then just drop it, and I just get money off streams. That's it. That's what I'm trying to be at.
So you plan on having a hit in 5 years?
Yeah.
Okay. You got any videos out here that people can go see?
Yeah, I do got a couple videos on YouTube, and one's coming out right now. One's coming up that we just making. It's in the process of making right now.
You shoot videos? You said we. You shoot videos? Or a group?
Me and my group, basically.
Okay. Bet. You ain't got no solo videos out?
Nah, not really, actually. So it's just like, with me, like the videos that I came out with, there's so trailer videos out there and stuff like that. The music video that's coming out now is gonna be with the new song that I just made recently. Speaking of which, I'm gonna need everybody to tap into that.
All right, let's hear that real quick.
There's this one right here.
Rap it in the camera.
That's how that nigga try to play. Yeah. That's how that nigga try to play with. All right. And then the nigga try to play with us. We get. Yeah. Come on. What? Next time that nigga try to play with us, alright. Next time that nigga try to play with us, we leave him where he stand. Your bitch always wanna fuck me, think I'm saying that I'm handsome. You know, I put a bitch up for ransom, shot his body in the air, he ain't knowing where he landed. Had to spread the custos out, I fucked around the panties. Mad cause I'm in the gallery with some lambs on the hills, on the schools, niggas vendor straight off canvas. What's up, little nigga? I don't think it's finna land. You asking what he is, I don't think you understand. A little bit of 10 in Miami with a cold ass bitch in the sand. I just hit the bitch raw, pussy good, can't even stand. How he got the heat, the ops, we finna fan. Put the switch up on the Glock, now it's thinking it's a trend. The first night you hit to hold her hand. Down, got me tripping, Jackie Chan. You was in that one thing, so you probably ran. One thing, but she with my man. Pig, he be dripping on his head. He the main dick sucking niggas living off his pants. Got the Glock out, finna pick it up. Oh, baby, shake that ass. Baby, thick as fuck. You be fucking all these runners, taking dicks to the slugs. Yeah. You nigga, all hell collect mafia. KMG shit. You feel me?
So that was just you?
That was me and my brother 2-3 right there.
I couldn't tell the difference.
Hey, that's the thing. Like that's funny. That's why I wanted to do a song with him so bad because that was like we both had the same voice whenever we rap. Like I noticed that in our songs. Like that's the crazy part. So it was just like that's why I wanted us to switch off. Like we switched off like very weird. Like usually when you switch off in the song, you probably have an 8 or a 16, and then you switch to the next person. No, we were doing it like 5-3. Then we had me doing 4, him doing like a 6, and then it was just like so like you couldn't even tell who it was. Yeah, you couldn't tell.
So are you more focused on a solo rapper or a group rapper?
I'm more focused on a solo rapper, as in like I'm building solo records. I'm getting videos for my solo records as well. But it's just like also, I make sure that like, I have my group with me and everything like that. Because at the end of the day, like these are my brothers that I came up with together. Like literally we did the same thing. Like we started music. Like they're the reasons why I started doing this.
Right, for sure.
And just wanted to let people know that.
Okay. What projects you got coming up?
I actually got 2 projects coming up. There's one with so this one is going to be called For the Women, right? So basically it's just like I have a whole bunch of songs that are just like, that could turn up a party. And I like from all the songs that I've listened to or all the songs that I made, I have like a whole lot of songs that will turn up the party. Like the song that I just made, like I posted it on TikTok. People are using that sound like crazy. It's like a whole lot of females using that sound, which is crazy now. But it's just like, you gotta keep it. Like I gotta stay focused. But still though, like.
So you catering to the females?
Yeah, I'm catering to the females because that's gonna like make sure that's your ticket out as well, because like it's straight if what I'm saying a bunch of niggas fuck with it, but like if the females fuck with it or if the females fuck with that music,
the niggas gonna fuck with it.
The niggas gonna fuck with it if the females gonna fuck with it.
So what's the second project?
The second project is just like me talking about my story actually, and like how I'm still like at the end of the day I still play for churches, this and that, but like at the end of the day, like I still could be the hardest rapper you ever heard in your life.
So you play in that church. How you feel about mixing that, like mixing the religion with the hardcore rap, and you going to church and the pastor preaching to you, and they see you on Instagram doing your thing.
Like the thing is, I don't care what they say. At the end of the day, it's what a human says. God has the final say in everything. That's just what I'm saying. As in my religion, like. I know that I may make some mistakes sometimes, and sometimes I live a life of sin, but still at the end of the day, God has the final say. And I make sure I do everything. I make sure, even though I'm living wrong, I make sure I still do everything right at the end of the day, which is kind of confusing if you think about it, but it's just like, yeah, I work my hardest, and even though this, I feel comfortable making this music, I still feel comfortable being in the Lord's house at the end of the day. You feel me?
So you go rap about shoot up, bang bang, go to church the next day and play the piano.
Yes, sir.
You live the life that you rap, or you just like an entertainer?
It's like I moved on from that. You feel me? Like I be saying I used to be saying some raunchy shit that of course a lot of people used to cap in their rap, but now it's just to the point where now I'm actually going through real experience off of actually saying that I did that shit. You feel me? So it was just that actually forced me into that life, to the point where I had niggas trying to shoot up places where I was at and shit like that, and I had niggas try to scam me, shit, everything, to the point where I had to get into that one mode and literally lock in and change the way that I was moving. But the thing is, it's just it's more of I'm a killer but don't push me type shit. That's my MO.
So you quoting Pac, huh?
In a way. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
I like that. All right, man. Tell people where they can find you at, where they can see you on the next interview, the next show, the next video, the everything, your TikTok, man, the whole nine.
You can see me on Southfield and Evergreen tonight, man. Tonight. Me and my brothers gonna be performing our songs. Me and KMG. You feel me? 44 Miz, 44 M1ZZ. Find me on IG, man. And you can see me turning up. If you want to look at the best rapper in the world, look at 44 M1ZZ. For real, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you rocking with us today, man. You know, come through anytime, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate y'all rocking with us, man, here on Ontheclock Radio, man. Till next time.